Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here of businesswithtrading.com, doing a trading strategy recap for Thursday the 21st of May. And today was another interesting day in the markets. Today we made 2 trades and pulled 6 points out of the market. Price opened up, gapped down very slightly, and then it started to work higher the entire day. Our first trade we got long right over here. Actually, it was right here. We got long, and we were able to ride that up and take some profits up here. And we ended up getting long down here for our second trade, and we ended up getting out over here because price started to break up, and as it came back down, we did get out, came back down, and then it started to work higher. It's one of those things. Sometimes you have to look at your money management and just take into account what it looks like. Is getting close to 11. A lot of times that does turn into a choppy environment, especially if the market has moved up. And it is what it is. We brought home 6 points. We can add that to our total, and then we get to come back, for another about a week left of May, since Monday's a holiday. So we have 4 days next week and tomorrow. So not too bad. Let me look at the calendar just to make sure. Yes, 4 days next week and tomorrow. So I was right. It is what it is. And I talk about all the time, about having consistency and being able to be as consistent as possible in the market. One thing I like is whenever I'm in profit, I don't like to go out of profit. So I don't like going into profit. Let's say, this for example, we got long down here, we're in profit, we're looking good, price chops around, finally moves up, and then it starts to move back down. That does put this long in jeopardy. It's one of those things you just have to, look at, and everybody is going to view their money management, the risk tolerance, a little bit differently. I do something that I've done for many years. It works for me. I don't always catch the high and the low. This trade was actually was really good because we were able to get long right here. It was 2.5. We got out right here. So we actually did very well on that one. On this one, we took profit, but we didn't get as much as we could have. But if you look at the market as a whole, it made a low of 19.5, and then it made a high of 30.5. So about 11 points there. We took 6 points out. Some people look at it like that. That was the market range. We did this amount. Did we do over half the range? Okay, that's good. Some people look at it like that. I don't. I look at it as, maximum profit potential. Where did the market go versus where our entry was? And I look at it from entry all the way up to where it went before it rolled back over into our entry. If it never rolled back over, then it doesn't matter. But the maximum profit potential on our first trade was at our entry. This is up here at 2.5. I don't know why I keep going down here for some reason, but up here at 2.5 was our entry. So it's to the top of this bar. Why? Because we got long down here. If we did not take another trade, it would have been up here. But that's what I look for. I look for that. Obviously my goal is to be better than the maximum profit potential, but it's a game that it's difficult to win, and to win you really have to be as objective as possible. When I was younger, that's I'm going to explain where maximum profit potential came from, the whole concept. When I was younger, I loved playing basketball, and I played all the time. I would, play from, after dinner. I would just play and play and play until my parents made me go to sleep. I loved basketball. And one of the games I used to play was, and I don't know, I never had a name for it. I don't really know. Maybe it's a game that other people play. I don't know. But it's a solo game. So every time I miss a shot, the fictitious opponent gets 2 points. If I make a shot, I get 1 point. And that game, it was very difficult to win. Nearly impossible. You have to be really good shot. And you can't sit there and shoot layups all day. That was my thing. I can shoot a layup, one in every 10 shots or one in every 8 shots or something like that. I never really counted, but it was something like that. You can shoot a layup every now and then, but if you sat under the rim and just shoot layups constantly, that doesn't count. You're really just hurting yourself. So I'm shooting, jump shots, 20 footers, 3-pointers, and it was a difficult game. So when I jumped into trading, looking at a way to manage, my trading and to actually look at how am I actually doing, how am I trading, rather than measure my trading to a benchmark that doesn't make any sense, like how am I trading versus the market percentage wise, and who cares, all of that's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. The market's down 5%, so it's okay if I lost 1%, or I'm only up 1%, so it's okay. In a 2-year period. That's horrible. That's nobody wants that. Why in the world would you trade if that's what you're doing? But doing it this way makes sense for me. But that's where that concept came from. I've had a few questions from that, and figured I would share that today. So anyway, basically this is what we did. We did take an options trade. We made some money at Amazon today. It's pretty nice trade. I'm not going to go over it, but it was basically it was the only other trade that we did, so it actually gave us a little bit of money. So we'll go from there and see what happens tomorrow. I think it's going to be a very fun Friday. I think it will be. I could be totally wrong, and as a trader, I reserve the right to be wrong, because that is the only guarantee we really have. I will be wrong at times, and I will lose money at times. It's pretty much the only guarantee. Since I've been trading for a while and I have a methodology that works, I will make money as well. And following my strategy, I'll make pretty decent money. But I will have a loss sometime, and I will be wrong. So anyway, hopefully that made sense. You got something out of what I was talking about. You can always add to the conversation below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.